Hey guys, it's Besha Forrest, and first of all, I just want to start by saying that I, again, took a brief hiatus. I just had a new roommate move in, and just life, just life. Also, I never script these videos. I always come on here when I really have something I want to share that I've been ruminating on for a while. So sometimes I don't have clear in mind what I want to say to you all, so it takes me a while to get it gathered together. But know that I'm always thinking of all my subscribers and the people who are watching, and that I will continue to keep making this content. And I'm sorry if you've been looking for it and I have not been there. I'm here now, and I'm really excited because today I want to discuss presence. Not presents, not the kind that you receive as gifts from people, but practicing presence, practicing being present in the moment, in the right now. Why is this important? We'll start off with that first off. Practicing presence is important because, for one thing, I'll list a few different reasons. The first one is when you're having a conversation with somebody and you're distracting your mind somewhere else, or you're on your phone, or you're looking somewhere else, this leads to a ton of miscommunication. This leads to misunderstandings with other people and potentially can lead to disagreements or arguments, especially when we're having a discussion with someone, and even if we're not on our phone or we are actively engaging, our mind is going through these different thought processes. Maybe we're going to assume what the person is saying, so we cut them off. Maybe we're thinking about how we're going to respond so that we can engage further in the conversation, and then we cut them off. So this can lead to, again, a lot of miscommunication with our partners, with our friends, in social settings, and in certain situations. So when I find myself doing this, because practicing presence can be hard, with so much external stimulation that we see on a daily basis, and just even when we go out to a restaurant and stuff, it's loud, it's noisy, not only hearing people talking, but maybe the music is playing too loud and there's a lot of people everywhere. It can be incredibly distracting and overwhelming. So what I like to do when I find my mind wandering off in the middle of communicating with somebody and sharing a conversation with somebody, I just become aware of it and just stop my thought process for a moment and just focus back in on what the person is trying to say. Now, some of the ways to get better at doing this and not just doing it in the present moments is to practice meditating first thing in the morning every day. This helps to quiet our mind. This helps us to run through thoughts in our head that hopefully won't pop up as much later. We can kind of just watch them float by, let them go, let them be on their way. Another way is to also write lists of things you're going to do the night before that you need to get done for the day before. This also sets it up to where that's not the first thing that's on your mind in the morning. You already figured it out last night. It helps you to be a little bit more present for the day moving forward. Again, meditation. This helps us to become more aware, more conscious of what we're doing and how we're interacting and reacting with our environment. And another reason why practicing presence is important is for our state of mind, our well-being, and our sanity. If we're constantly ruminating on the past, especially painful things in the past, this can be really hard for us to focus on the present moment. But in reality, the only moment that actually matters and exists is the moment that we're in right now. But we'll find ourselves drifting off to potentially painful memories in the past. And what that does is it takes us out of the present moment. Even if there's nothing bad going on at that moment, we're getting brought back to that painful memory and that painful moment, and it's causing us pain again. Some of the ways to move past painful situations to become more present is practicing things like EFT, practicing meditation, and also practicing the Ho'oponopono form of meditation, which is for forgiveness for people who have hurt us in the past. And also with meditating in conjunction with that, whenever you find yourself floating back to painful memories, just bring yourself back into your present level of awareness. Look around and notice that nothing bad is taking place right at that moment, that you are safe, that you are loved, that you are cared for. And just bring your mind back to the present moment of awareness. Usually in that moment, nothing bad is going on or happening. Another way to practice presence and why presence is important is a lot of the times when we're with people, we're always thinking about the next thing that needs to be happening, or we're always looking forward to something else, whether that's we're at work and we just can't wait to get home. We're with friends and we rather not be there because we have things we need to get to at home, or we have errands we need to run. This actually adds resistance to the situation. This makes things take longer and feel longer. And one of the reasons why that is that, let's say we run into somebody at the grocery store, we really weren't expecting it, and so we're like, oh, I really didn't want to talk to this person, but they want to catch up briefly. If you're trying to get away from the conversation, if you're not practicing presence with them, even just in a brief moment, they're going to feel that resistance. They're going to try and talk more, you might not hear them as well, and they're going to try and repeat themselves, and it makes things take longer. When you can practice presence with somebody, like looking them straight in the eye and genuinely listening to them right there in the moment, try it out. I mean, you'll be surprised about how quickly it goes by. That you not adding resistance to the situation by trying to get to the next thing actually makes it go by faster. You're actually doing yourself a favor in the long run. But give it a try and let me know in the comment section below if you try that one out and if it works for you, because it's worked for me genuinely well. Not everyone is so self-aware that they're going to pick up when you want to leave a situation. So again, another way of practicing presence too is that if you really don't have time, be assertive and say something and speak up and be on your way. People always worry so much about hurting other people's feelings, and then they're not practicing presence even though they really want to get to something else. This can also help alleviate miscommunications and misunderstandings with people. So there are some of my reasons on why I think practicing presence is so incredibly important. One, it leads to deeper connections with people, which is what we all want. We want to genuinely be able to understand one another. Practicing presence with the people that we're close to helps in forming deeper connections with them. Practicing presence in current moments in our life, even when we're not around other people, helps us to not relive past traumas and painful experiences, and being aware in the moment that things are fine and that you're safe and you're perfectly fine and wonderful. And number 3, practicing presence can help us with not creating resistance around certain situations that we don't want to be in, because it actually makes it take longer. Just try and focus whenever you can on exactly what you're doing in the present moment. Anyways, those are just my thoughts on practicing presence, you guys, and why it's important. If you'd like, please share your thoughts with me on this video in the comment section below. If you have anything else you want to add to this, please share. I'd love to hear from you all. As always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to stay tuned to more videos like this one, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. As always, thank you so much for watching. I love you all very dearly, and you all have just a wonderful, beautiful, lovely